What's good, everybody? Hello, how you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are having a blessed Thursday. And if not, don't worry about it. You know why I say don't worry about it? Because that man upstairs already knows what you're going through. He already sees, he already hears, he already knows. He's just waiting for you to open up your heart and allow him to come in. That's all he's waiting for. He knows the things that we go through. He sees the difficulties on a daily basis, whether it's work, family, driving to work, driving home from work, whatever it may be. You know what I mean? He knows. He knows the pressure that we're under, okay? He's just waiting for you to come to him and say, Lord Jesus, I love you. Either A, I'm a believer, or B, I'm not a believer, but, I want to welcome you in my heart. I want to welcome you in my life. I want to fix my life and myself. And the only way I could do that is with your help, Lord. Without you and without your help, Lord, I am nothing. And that is the truth, So keep that in mind, okay? When you're asking for the Lord's help, keep that in mind, And be sincere when you talk to that man upstairs. He knows our hearts, he knows who's bullshitting him and who's telling the truth. You know what I mean? Don't bullshit him. You know what I mean? He already knows the truth. He knows our hearts. Just open up to him and say, Lord, I want you to come into me, come into my soul, my life, my heart. Please heal me from within on the out. You know what I mean? Now, with that being said, guys, it's Thursday. I know I haven't really been getting on here much lately. Guys, don't worry about, I don't know why this stupid Facebook says, this is Louis the Lions. If you can support me by sending stars help me earn money to make more content. That's a bunch of heebie-jeebie. Don't buy into that, please. Please. I keep telling everybody that, but, people want to send me stars, and I'm not making anything on it. And you know what? I don't need your money. All I need from all of you guys is your support, your love. That's it. That's all I ever ask for. And that's not really too much, especially in these times of days, and this era of life. Loyalty, respect is very hard to find. So, I don't need any of your guys' money. Yeah, I'm broke, but you know what? That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Hi, Steve. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. God bless you. I hope you and your beautiful family are having a blessed Thursday. I really do, brother. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for always, tuning into my live videos. And that goes for everybody out there that does watch me and support me. I want to say thank you so much because, there's 3 things in this life that I could not do without. And a lot of you guys know what those 3 things are. But I'll say it again. Those 3 things are God and Jesus, all of yous, and my family. Those are the 3 main things I cannot do without. So with all your guys' support and your love and your kindness, that's all that matters, That's all that matters. Jesus wasn't the type of person that said, I'll heal you, but you got to pay me money, did he? No, he never did. He never did. Instead, Jesus said, I'm going to heal you whether you're a sinner, whether you're sick, whether you're going through some things, whatever is troubling you, my son or my daughter, in your life, I want to heal you from that. And he didn't ask for no payment in return. But you know, why is it a lot of people out there in the world want something for nothing? Why is it people want other people in the world, well, you owe me. I don't owe you nothing. I don't owe you nothing. The only thing that I owe anybody in this world is a hug, is my listening ear, my heart, compassion. That's the only thing that I owe to anybody. You know what I mean? But here's the thing. Too many people get that mixed up. They think because they do a favor for somebody that, oh, you owe me in return. Whatever happened to doing something out of the kindness of your own heart? Whatever happened in them days? It's really sad to say that a lot of you guys are probably saying, you know what, Louis, them days are gone, man. Them days are gone. I hate to break it to you, kid, but and you're right, them days are gone. And that's the saddest thing, don't you think? Don't you think? I don't know if you guys grew up on watching, oh, hell, I can't think of the frickin' TV show. Had Barney Fife in it. And Opie Taylor. Shit. What? Somebody help me out here. Somebody help me out here. Goodness. I can't think of the show's name. Had Opie Taylor. It had Aunt B. Sheriff Taylor. I can't. It's right on the tip of my tongue, and I just can't think of the name. But anyways, my point is, why couldn't we live back in those happy days? Why couldn't it be? Now, I know prices are not going to go back to those days. We all know this. We all understand this. But the thing that I don't understand is, why can't we be like the ones that used to live back in the time? Why can't we be neighborly? That's what I'm saying. Why can't we be loving? Why can't we show some compassion? Why can't we show respect? Now, today, what do you got? You got a bunch of Mama Lukes, Momos, knuckleheads out there. Doing what? They're not contributing to the world to make it a better place. Not like I am. And not like other people like I am, should I say. Because I'm not the only one. There's many other blessed people out there in the world, just like myself, that want to make a difference in the world. And, we're not worried about money. No. Now, we understand that we need money to survive. We need money to pay our bills. We need money to feed our mouth. Or we need money to support our family or keep a roof over our family's head. We understand that. But the thing is, the most important thing is reaching somebody through my inspirational words. Not money. Not money. I could care less about money. But if someone were to say, hey, I bought your book. Okay, thank you. But I bought your book and, I had relationship problems. But I read it and you know what? There's a couple pages in there that helped me. And I just wanted to say thank you. That's what I get out of that. That is my payment. It's not about this. It's about what I just said. Wanting to heal somebody's relationship. Wanting to heal themselves. Wanting to heal their situation. Wanting to heal their, their job environment. Maybe they don't get along with their boss. Maybe they're missing something. You know what I mean? All I want to do is just be there for all of you guys because that's what counts. It's not about the Benjamins, as they say. It's not about that. What it's about is helping one another and guiding one another to success. You know, there's too many people out there that, oh yeah, I want to see people succeed. Of course I do, but I want to get my cut into it. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. To me, that's greedy. That's being greedy. You know, God gave you a gift, so now, because of the gift that you were given from God above, you're going to make a profit off that gift? When you were given that gift so freely? That's not right. It's not right. So that's why I say it doesn't matter if you buy my book or you don't. If you do, I am very grateful. Trust me, I'm very grateful. But the meaning behind it, that's what counts. If I could heal a family, if I could heal a relationship, if I could heal, a person from doing self-damaging things to themselves, then that is a goal that I'm willing to accomplish, and I'm ready to accomplish more of that. I don't really like talking about this because a lot of people might say, oh, you're tooting your own horn. It's not what I'm doing this for. Again, what I'm about to say is, it is true, but I'm making a point, okay? And yeah, I had somebody that I didn't know, was online, and she was ready to go. If you know what I'm saying. She's either that way or taking pills or drinking. She was ready to off herself, And I sat there and I talked to her. I talked to this young lady. I didn't see her. I didn't know who it was. You know what I mean? But to me, that doesn't matter. When I hear somebody crying for help, that's my role to step in. Not because I want this. That doesn't matter. I don't give a shit about the credit. Okay? I want that person to be safe. I want them to live another day. Because what they're feeling today, they may not be able to feel tomorrow. Their feelings may change, what I'm saying. They may feel depressed today and wake up tomorrow with a better attitude. So if they were to take their life, then they would not be able to wake up the next day. They wouldn't be able to experience the fresh start that God gives us all. This is the grace of God. It is. It is through His will, not ours, but through His. I don't know, guys. But it made me feel helpful when I was able to talk to that girl all night. Or should I say woman? I'm sorry. Let me take that back, because she wasn't a girl. She was a woman. She was probably about in her 60s. She was really going into it, She lost her family members. She lost her sons. And she basically had no one else to turn to. She didn't know what to do, who to call, because, like I said, all of her family members were all gone. God rest in peace, But she was looking for a way out because she was feeling the pain. And I kept telling her, I said, you don't want to do that. I guarantee you don't want to do that. Because I'll tell you the reason why. All your loved ones that are up in heaven are looking down. They see the tears that you are crying. They feel the pain in your heart. They see the things that you are going through. And their advice is, please don't give up. Don't walk away. Don't call it end. Because you never know what tomorrow can bring. And that's the truth. That's the truth. Anyways, guys, I'm Louis the Lions. I hope you guys have a blessed, blessed night. I love all of you guys. You know, I couldn't do these things without all of your support, your love, and your kindness. You know, again, my first book is called The Lion's Den of Wisdom, which you guys can get through me. Okay? But other than that, I want you guys to have a blessed night. And I'll talk to you guys real soon. Peace out. Love you guys.